The world of One Piece is filled with some great characters who often take the stage and steal all the limelight. At the same time, there are others who, sometimes, don't get the shine they deserve. Consequently, these characters often form a low opinion among the fans and are, thus, underrated. In reality, they're quite powerful and their strength is not to be taken lightly. From a plethora of characters that Eiichiro Oda, the author of the story, has created, we've picked the 10 most underrated of the lot and we'll be going through them in this list. Smoker. Smoker is a vice admiral of the Navy and one of their strongest. Before the time skip, he was a Marine captain and it's evident that he's grown plenty powerful since then. Smoker's strength as a vice admiral is often gauged by how he fought against Virgo, another vice admiral of the Navy. However, some fail to realize that Smoker's goal was to steal Law's heart back, and not defeat Virgo. His Logia-type devil fruit, along with his incredible hockey skills, see to it that he eventually gets stronger and earns himself a promotion in the Navy. Crocodile. Another Logia-type user, Crocodile is one of the former 7 warlords of the sea and the man who led the criminal organization known as Baroque Works. Crocodile had a bounty of 81 million berries on his head prior to the time skip, but his current bounty isn't known. Being a sand Logia with a water weakness, fans often tend to overlook the fact that he beat Luffy thrice in battle. At Marineford, Crocodile was able to fight against Doflamingo and even Mihawk and Akainu at times. That's not to say that he's on their level, just that he's far stronger than people take him to be. Gecko Moria. Gecko Moria is the former captain of the Gekko Pirates who also led the Thriller Bark Pirates after that. Like Crocodile, Moria served as one of the 7 warlords of the sea at one point. While Moria was described as weak by many, the fact remains that he was extremely powerful in his prime. In fact, Moria is known to have fought Yonko Kaido on an equal footing in Wano country back in the day. After the death of his crew, Moria, unfortunately, lost the will to fight and got progressively weaker. Portgas D Ace. Ace was the son of the Pirate King, Gol D. Roger, and the sworn brother of Luffy and Sabo. After starting his journey as a pirate, Ace quickly made a name for himself and became the 2nd Division commander of the Whitebeard Pirates. His strength was even acknowledged by the likes of the Yonko Red Hair Shanks and Whitebeard, which means he was mighty tough. Ace was a user of all 3 hockey types, yet he's often underrated by fans simply because he was used as a plot device by Oda to make Luffy stronger and thus lost to Akainu and Blackbeard. Nami. The navigator of the Straw Hat Pirates, Nami is quite a powerful woman who is often underrated by the fans because of her being a part of the weak trio. In truth, Nami is anything but weak, especially since she had her Climatact modified and gained access to Zeus. Using these 2 powers, Nami has a Yonko tier attack in her arsenal in Zeus Thunderclap, which surprised even the likes of Luffy. After Whole Cake Island, the fandom's view on Nami has changed and she's seen as someone who can fight for herself when the need arises. Sanji. A part of the monster trio of the Straw Hat Pirates, Sanji is the cook of the crew yet also one of their strongest. Surprisingly, some often think of Sanji as weak when compared to Luffy and Zoro, but that couldn't be far from the truth. While it is true that Luffy is far stronger than anyone on the crew right now, Sanji and Zoro seem to be closer in terms of strength than one may think. Sanji has fought strong opponents like Virgo, Doflamingo, Oven, Daifuku, and even Page 1 and did fairly well against them. His new raid suit makes him as fast as light itself and the full capabilities of it are yet to be seen. Trafalgar Law. Law captains the Heart Pirates and he's one of the worst generation of the One Piece world who have taken the Great Pirate era by storm. Also having served as one of the 7 warlords of the sea, Trafalgar Law is one of the strongest of his generation, however, he's often considered to be weak. At Wano country, Law appears to have become several times stronger than he once was as Oda portrays him as an equal to Luffy and Kid. It should be kept in mind that just like Luffy, Law has grown in strength too. He isn't one to be taken lightly. Cavendish. Cavendish is one of the current rookies of One Piece who leads the beautiful pirates. He's also a member of the Straw Hat Grand Fleet and captains their first ship. Cavendish is known to be a master swordsman who only a few can fight. In fact, he holds a bounty of 330 million berries, which is the same as Sanji of the Straw Hat Pirates and higher than that of Roronoa Zoro. Cavendish is also a proficient user of armament and observation haki, which makes him stronger than those from his generation. Bartholomew Kuma. Famed as Kuma the Tyrant, Bartholomew Kuma is a member of the Revolutionary Army who infiltrated the world government, supposedly on Monkey D. Dragon's orders. Kuma was once a king who turned into a pirate and gained a bounty of 296 million berries before becoming a Shichibukai. He wields the power of Nikyu Nikyu Nomi, a devil fruit that lets him repel anything he touches at the speed of light. Kuma is one of the most threatening characters in the series and that often goes unnoticed, which is precisely why we think he's underrated. Boa Hancock. Hancock, also known as the Pirate Empress, is the queen of Amazon Lily and a former Shichibukai. She wields the power of the Mero Mero Nomi and is also a user of all the haki types. Hancock was considered to be a very powerful woman by Sengoku and she was able to wipe out an army of the pacifistas at Marineford. She's easily one of the strongest known women in the series, possibly second only to Big Mom.